Before we get into the video, I want to thank today's sponsor, Extra. This 3K carbon fiber smart wallet is perfect for your everyday EDC needs. The card holder fans out your cards at the click of a button and protects them against skimming. The expandable metal backplate allows you to carry more while keeping a slim profile. This is the strongest and lightest card holder, and it holds 1 to 15 cards and bills. Next is the laptop sleeve. It is designed for 13-inch laptops and tablets. It is very supple, and you can conveniently store your cables, chargers, pen, mouse, notebook, and more without the added bulk. I'll leave my affiliate link in the description of the video, and if you use the code SoCal at checkout, you will get up to 25% off. And if you spend $200 or more, you get 35% off plus a free bag from December 5th through December 25th. Whether you love field watches, despise them, or you're indifferent about them, there's no denying that their simplicity and functionality is often dismissed by many watch enthusiasts. How do I know? Well, I'm on that camp of feeling indifferent about them. In fact, a few months ago, I sold my Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical because, well, I simply didn't use it enough and the aesthetic was very sterile for me. But Miguel, you're a hypocrite. Didn't you just buy a Rolex Explorer 1? Isn't that a field watch? Technically yes, but to me it feels more like a dressed up field watch. The numbers on the dial along with the text add some level of dressy element. This is not the type of watch you would find or want to see in a battlefield. In short, what I'm trying to say is that not all field watches are created equal. Let me introduce you to this Valour 38. It's from a company called RZE. RZE was just started in 2020 via Kickstarter, but it has quickly gained momentum and is becoming very popular among collectors and a lot of YouTubers. RZE's products are the embodiment of Japanese reliability and German durability blended together in a titanium enclosure. By the way, the watch came with this really nice hat. I've always wanted a watch branded hat, and I'll definitely be rocking this one. Let's get into the specs of this watch. The case measures in at 38mm. It's 45mm from lug to lug. It's only 11mm thick. The lugs measure in at 20mm, has a water resistance of 100 meters, and the overall weight with the supply NATO is only 57 grams. The entire case is crafted from aerospace titanium with brushed and polished surfaces to accentuate the case's intricate curves and lines. The specific model is DLC coated. Now, regular titanium oxidizes over time and it scratches easily. However, RZE developed what they're calling Ultra Hex. Now, that's a proprietary coating that makes each watch resilient to everyday wear and tear, keeping the watch looking new for years. The lines are sharp and it doesn't look like your traditional field case. In my opinion, it really gives me those Formex field watch vibes. Overall, the case is small enough to fit a variety of wrists, and at only 11mm thick, this is a perfect watch pretty much for any wrist size. At the 3 o'clock, we find a screw-down crown with a reverse engraved logo that has some knurling on it, therefore gripability. Is that even a word? Anyway, it's easy to grip and winding the movement feels pretty solid. We find a solid titanium screw-down case back with some information about the watch, but the metal of the case is sterile, perfect for engraving. Protecting the dial, we find a sapphire crystal with inner sight Super AR. The company's words, not mine. I'm not sure what the word super refers to, but hey, I'll take it. Let's move on to the dial. We find a clean, understated, classic field watch design with batoon hands. The matte black dial features crisp printed Arabic numerals and a subtle RCE logo located at the 6 o'clock. The overall dial is very, very plain, so legibility is very easily achieved. Something interesting to note is that the company chose to use Patina, and I wasn't really sure how it was going to perform in terms of brightness, but boy, was I surprised. The printed Japanese Superlume glows very, very bright and it lasts a long time. It's very refreshing to see this in a watch that's sub $350. Powering the watch is a tried and tested NH38A automatic movement that features 24 joules. It beats at 21,600 beats per hour. It has a power reserve of about 41 hours. You can wind it, you can hack it, and the functions of the movement are hours, minutes, and central seconds. So what does that mean? Well, the movement does not feature a date, so we won't find a ghost position here. Well done, RZE. Let me talk about this NATO strap. It's a single pass and it feels like a mix of your traditional nylon strap and what they call that seatbelt style strap. It is very comfortable, supple, and the hardware is actually made of that same DLC titanium material with that ultra hex treatment. The watch on my 6 and 7/8 inch wrist, that's 17.46 centimeters, feels like I'm not wearing a watch. It is very comfortable and it looks very clean. And of course, thanks to the 20mm lug width, we can fit a variety of different straps, and that's never going to be an issue. Okay, let's get into some of the pros and some of the cons of this watch. Let's start with the cons. So, the case, although I find it cool, I know it's more of an acquired taste. The angular lines are not for everyone. The dial, the lack of any writing on the dial makes for a very sterile feel and look, and it may not be for everybody. Let's move on to the pros of this watch. The price is $329 and you get a lot for your money, and the non-DLC coded versions cost $299. Dial variations. The watch is actually offered in 6 different color dials, and I'm sure you can find one that's suitable for you. Lastly, the quality build. The overall finishing and construction of the watch is impressive for a watch of this price point, and I really feel like it punches above its weight. The watch is really one I can recommend. The price is right, the water resistance is right, the lume is impressive, it comes with a sapphire crystal, reliable movement, and best of all, the company's pricing this product very fairly. So is the watch for me? No, probably not. I still can't connect with the traditional fuel watch look on the dial, but I would definitely love to check out their Fortitude model. The complexity on that one is totally up my alley. So go check out the lineup from RZE. They have a lot of fun models to choose from, and yes, everything in their lineup is constructed of titanium. Thank you all so much for the support. Remember to take care and stay humble, my friends.